Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi on this beautiful windy day. Hopefully my microphone can pick up this video for you. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I'm going to be taking you around our 2013 EcoLPi Falcon Ute. There's a big mouthful of things there. Now the biggest part of the Ute obviously is fuel savings. That little badge there saves you so much money. We'll get into that in a little while. We'll start off here, 2013 model car, under 30,000 Ks. I'm going to get my camera and actually do something a bit different and come right in. You look at the clarity of the headlight, you look at the paintwork here, this is presenting, I'm struggling to find even a stone chip on this car at the front. Really good condition. We'll come around the side of the vehicle. We've got the really nice 10-spoke alloy wheels there. I actually really like that style. Wrapped with Dunlop tyres all round, SP Sport, so we've got good quality tyres all round. And if the camera can see it, nice good deep tyre tread all around on this vehicle as well. Obviously we'll come down the side of the vehicle. We've got the clear little indicators in the guard there, colour-coded mirrors. Nice look. I'm actually really struggling to find a nick or anything. There isn't even fingernail marks inside the cup there. Coming down the side of the vehicle a little bit more, we've got a distinctive XR6 badging on the rear tub of this Falcon, as well as a really nice flush hardcover on this. Someone has spent a fair bit of money on this car because these aren't cheap, as well as a nice polished alloy bar. One thing to note about this one, it's actually not polished, I think it's chromed because it looks really good nick. Coming around the side of it, you'll see we've just talked about that alloy wheel being in good condition, as well as mud flaps on the back as well, just to stop the stones flying up. Round to the back of the Ute now, a fair bit to talk about here, obviously being a Ute, but we'll cover it off a little bit here. Obviously we've got all our badgings, XR6, Falcon, EcoLPi. We have a Hayman Reese tow kit here as well, and a simple matter of just popping the button there. Gas struts lift the lid right out of our way. A couple of pins, you can take the lid out, as well as if we reach in here, we've got a little latch, you can pop that down there as well. And gone are the days when you have the tow bar in there like the old XE Falcon, you lower this thing and bang, you get a dent. They've lowered the tow bar, makes it a lot easier to live with. You'll see unmarked almost condition in there in the tub liner, genuine Falcon as well, and tight ends everywhere, makes life really easy back here. Let's pop that up and pop that down. Lockable as well, so all your tools stay nice and safe. Coming around the passenger side of the vehicle, now if you were to see damage, this is generally the side, usually because you've got passengers and that evil concrete thing. There goes the, what is that, the 240 Pakenham train. It'll beep again in a second. Or not, there we go. On the side, obviously evil concrete gutter thing. You'll see usually you get gutter rash. Here we've got none on the back wheel. Great condition SP Sport tyre there as well. No marks down the side of the tray. Coming over to the passenger door, no marks on the door handle, not even marks from someone's fingernails or anything on this car. I'm really struggling to find even the tiniest thing for you. Even this front wheel in brilliant condition, not a mark on it. Now this is the first time I've ever done one of these videos where I haven't found a single mark on a car. Really impressed. Back around to the front of the XR6 now. Just simple matter of popping that up, obviously releasing it in the inside. We'll start off up the top. We've got a nice little windbreak, nice bit of sound deadening there just to make the car a little bit nicer to live with. Coming down, you'll notice we've got Ford's reliable 4-litre 6-cylinder Barra engine. Upgraded in this one with the plastic intake manifold and of course gas injectors, just to give that great economy and actually power. On gas, this car is giving out 198 kilowatts of power, 409 newton meters of torque at a really low RPM. Combine that up to a 6-speed sports automatic transmission powered through the rear wheels as a Falcon should be. You're going to be getting 13.9 litres to the 100 out of an 86 litre tank that's going to give you around 620 kilometres on average. Now 13.9 litres sounds a little high, but when you're only paying gas rates, that's nothing. A very cheap car to live with. Now we're on the inside of the Falcon XR6 EcoLPi's interior, and a really nice place to be. They have heavily upgraded the old BA Falcon now to just to be. This is what it should have been, a really good upgrades. We'll start off with the most obvious thing, the steering wheel. Obviously we've got, if I can unlock it, there we go, we've got height and tilt and reach adjustment there, everything possible. Set it up where you want it, lock it away. One thing to note about this car, a really nice steering wheel, good chunky steering wheel, nice spot for your hand, little dent there, perfect, works really well. We'll start over on the right hand side because that's the way my cameraman likes to do it. We've obviously got a nice cloth trim on the door, really a lot better than the old hard plastic people used to get in cars. A nice soft interior. Cuts down a bit on noise as well. Got our power window, switches there because we're in the future and we like that, as well as power mirrors as well, which you can set and move wherever you want them to be. Nice silver trim, silver door pulls, really nice interior place to be. Move on to the steering wheel again. We've got our cruise control settings all on our right hand side here, on, up, down, coast, pretty simple. On the left we've got our audio controls as well, including Bluetooth phone. We'll get into the audio system in a moment. Hiding away back here, you'll notice, well, I don't know why they're off. We'll put it on auto. We have automatic headlights in this car. Gets dark, they come on, or you enter a tunnel, they turn on. Very, very simple, as well as fog lights as well. Indicators, because it's an Australian car and that's where they should be. And one feature I just noticed, hang on. One tap, 3 clicks. Love that. Makes lane changing really, really simple. On the left, of course, wipers, as you'd expect. Up on the dashboard there, you'll see nice, simple to read dashboard. Speedo here, really simple to read, set up for Australia quite well in good legal increments, up to 110. Then from there on, they get a bit subtle by telling you probably being bad by making them red. If you're down here, you're probably being chased by helicopters. Moving across from there, you'll notice 29,991 kilometers. So one test drive and it's over 30, but we're just under the 30,000 kilometers on this car. Moving across to the left, you'll see a nice tacho and obviously the heat gauge and a little symbol telling me I'm not wearing my seatbelt and being quite bad. And of course you've got the little selector here so you can select in the middle there. Coming across to the left, you'll notice we've got a big media screen in the Fords now. They've really upgraded. It's bigger than my hand. First off, you'll see we've got our outside temperature, we've got our date, and we've got our temperature we've set the climate control to. Under that is a big thing in this car, one thing I must have in a car for myself. We've got Bluetooth audio. As you can see, it's currently muted, but it is trying to play something from Dr. Dre's Compton album off my phone. Really quite easy to use. You can control the volume from the steering wheel there. Quite simple to play with. That was probably a little loud, but there you go. Really easy to use. Put your phone in your pocket, play your music, away you go. Coming down from there, we've got our interior command center. I love that. Sounds like a spaceship. We've got all of our features here for our air conditioning, quite simple to use, as well as our media controls. A lot of the media controls, you just use the steering wheel to do it anyway. Lock and unlock. If we're driving through a bad neighborhood, you can lock the doors. A little button here that looks like the car's doing skids, probably what the button does when you turn it off. An interior light, of course. We've got a little nook here for all of your many things, and underneath it as well, we've got another little nook as well with a 12-volt power outlet, probably to charge your phone when you're playing all that music goodness out of it. Going a little further down, we've got our 6-speed automatic shifter here as well. Nice leather wrap, leather shifter as well. D for drive, sports mode there if you're feeling sporty, N for night mode, R for race, and P for park. Leather handle, leather wrapped handbrake here as well. Cup holders, of course. In here, we've got a few more bits and bobs. They've really thought this out actually. They've got a little nook here that does fit a phone. It's got a little hole at the bottom for a cord. So you can plug your phone in and power it in here. No one ever even needs to see the cords dangling around up there. Little piece of carpet down the bottom to keep your coins quiet. Nice and deep, good glove box that one. We'll get my cameraman just to zoom around the interior a bit. He's showing you the books. We're getting ahead of it. You notice we've got a good space behind the seat here. Massive, as you can see. I can hold my hand out and you can actually fill quite a large space. I've seen people put subwoofers back there, all sorts of things. Many things can fit back there. I'm going to grab the service books while you're just having a little tour in the back seats there. And the story in the service books in this car, really, really good actually. You'll see right at the start here, obviously, a sign of a really good owner. So many people forget this step. They've done the 3000 complimentary service. It's basically where they just make sure all the bolts are done up tight. It's good when you see an owner that's done that. Shows a bit of care for the car. Then they've done their 15,000 early. They've done the $30,000 early. 30,000 kilometer, 5,000 kilometers early. Then obviously we've done a service on the car just a few kilometers ago when we brought it into service, and it looks like it's got another no charge service little thing there for free. There's a bit of a bonus if you buy the car. 45,000 kilometers, you don't have to pay a cent. I like that one. So great condition outside, actually immaculate condition outside, immaculate condition inside, and perfect books. Are you going to find a better one? Alright, this has been our video walk around of our 2013 EcoLPi XR6 Ute. One thing I didn't mention when I was inside the car, and my cameraman has kindly pointed it out to me, I didn't talk about safety. Obviously in this we've got our ESP, we've got our ABS, we've got all of our electronic stability programs in here, as well as 5-star ANCAP safety rating, 4 airbags, a really safe place to be in this car. When you compare it to something with 2 stars, much rather be in a stronger 5-star car myself. This has been a video walk around tour. As you've seen, it's immaculate condition, and I use that very carefully, that word. Amazing condition outside, amazing condition inside, at the back, in the service books. You will not find a better one of these Falcons. Give us a call, 9709 2999, and don't forget to ask your salesperson about the 5-year mechanical protection plans we can add on to the remaining factory warranty of this vehicle, and low rate finance options as well. That number again, 9709 2999, and thank you for watching.